Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Daron Aviation. Sorry I haven't posted any videos in a little while. I haven't really had time to fully film them, edit them, and upload them to YouTube. But anyway, I did get this plane with the British M47, but I didn't really get time to make a video for it. But it is the Air Force 1 and 2 twin pack airport playset or plane set. So I'm just gonna review this because I did open it up. I did make a video, but the video did not turn out good. So I'm just gonna redo it. So this is really just gonna be a review instead of an unboxing. The original plan was supposed to be making an unboxing video of this, but now it's gonna be a review. And another quick announcement, I do have an Instagram. I'm not going to make a full video on that, but if you want to go follow my Instagram, it's GW Aviation 16. I put 16 in there because GW Aviation was already taken, but anyway, so starting down at the bottom of the box, they have the Daron logo, a die-cast metal twin pack, and up at the top is the Air Force presidential logo and the Air Force 1 and Air Force 2 plane set. Then on the back, there's the cartoon picture of the Air Force 2 and Air Force 1. Though the Air Force 2 is supposed to be a 757-300, the actual plane is a 200 because those are the only models that Realtoy makes. But and also, if you didn't see my previous video, I actually did see Air Force 2 flying over. It was the video I took was terrible, but, I did see it flying over. I saw it on Flight Radar 24. I like to call that app Flight Tracker. I don't know why I originally thought it was called Flight Tracker, but now I just call it that because I honestly think it sounds better. But anyway, back to the playset. There's a Daron logo, of course, the cartoon picture of the Air Force 1 and 2 planes. I am going to say the date, which is May 29th, 2020, which is down there. And then again, up at the top is the Presidential Air Force logo and the Air Force 1 and 2 plane set. And the play set is also available as, I'm pretty sure it's meaning as the large play set. Of course, you can get Air Force 1 in lots of play sets versions. You can get it in this. It has its own play set. It's a single plane and it's in the large play set, same as for the old ones. But anyway, so now I'm gonna take out the airplane. I did get this off of Amazon, so the box seems to be a little bit worn out, especially when I take it out. The box is a little damaged, or what the planes come in. But anyway, I'm going to start off with Air Force 2 since it's first. So here is the airplane. I really like this airplane since, of course, the only other two versions of the 757s with these cockpit windows are America West and the old Air Force 2, which I don't have, but I have the older Air Force 1, which I'm going to show when I review and take out the Air Force 1 in the new livery. Like I just said, this is the new livery of the planes, and it is really cool, though I'm not sure if these planes really have their own airport in Washington, D.C., and this plane, the real plane, is specially designed for the presidents, vice presidents, etc., because as you can see in the window patterns, which is really only a couple window patterns, several of them, for rooms and stuff. And then, of course, I think the doors are specially designed too. And as a matter of fact, this isn't actually a 757. I think it's a Boeing P-52. I think that's what it's called. I'm probably totally wrong, but I forgot what it's called, but it actually isn't a 757. It just looks like it, because, of course, it was specially made for the presidents, vice presidents, etc. But, of course, on the bottom, it is the light blue color, and on the older ones, they are more of a dark navy blue. But I do like the lighter version. And if anyone hasn't seen, I don't know, Donald Trump made something where they're going to be changing Air Force One to like a reddish and white, but I like this look better. But I don't know, that's not gonna be for a while if they're gonna change it. So but I also really like in the cockpit how the blue line stretches from the cockpit down to the belly of the airplane. And it also, if you can see it, there's a gold line that runs on the bottom where the fuselage more connects to the belly of the airplane. And then there's the really nice tail for the Air Force 2 and Air Force 1, which is this golden and blue like stripe that goes around it in design with the little number on there, which is 80002, and the American flag, which is perfectly centered up with how the design is. And of course, it's the same on the other side. There is no like presidential logos on the engines, which I thought would be cool if they painted those on there. I also thought it would be cool if they painted this airplane, since there's not a whole bunch on it, since they did paint the bottom blue. But there is the model stand, and not many 757s come with model stands, because I think there are really only 2 known 757 models that are still being produced, which is the Delta 757 in the new livery that comes in the large playset, which I should be getting sometime this year, or hopefully, but and of course the Air Force 2 model, which is this one. But anyway, enough of the Air Force 2, and now I'm going to take out Air Force 1, since that is more the main airplane. But you can't really get Air Force 2 in many places. You can only get in a large playset, or in this playset. Or, of course, you can get it, I guess, used on eBay. But, so here is the Air Force 1, and as you can see, compared to the older Air Force 1 model, they look very different if you really look at them up close, because you can see that they don't have any of the first class windows or up at the top, which really, I mean, Air Force 1 in the newer livery doesn't really have many. It has 2, which I think are for radar systems on it, but the older one doesn't. And the blues are very different, though the liveries are semi-similar. But they have the newer one has more blue on it. But the belly of the airplane is actually the same. Though on the newer livery, it has silver on the front of the engines. And on the old livery, it doesn't really have any silver on the engines. I'm not sure when I got this, but I did get this at the Charlotte Airport Museum, which is still closed until 2022, the summer of that, which is in about a year, so I'm really excited for that to reopen. And Air Force 1 hasn't really gone to Charlotte that many times, but I remember last year in 2020 they did go. I think 3 times or more or less they went to Charlotte, but I didn't go see it because it's not on Flight Tracker, of course. But Air Force 2, I think, is on Flight Tracker because I saw it on Flight Radar or Tracker. If you hear me saying Flight Tracker, I'm meaning Flight Radar 24, which is the app that most people have for that. But I just call it Flight Tracker, like I said before. But anyway, so on the bottom at the top and front of the belly of the airplane is the presidential logo. I'm not really sure what that says there or shows. I think it's just that logo, the presidential logo, which is on the box, but very small. I'm not sure if that's actually on the real airplane, but it probably is. You can see it better. But I do like the mint green that's at the front and on the engines of it. And it's really nice how they put the United States of America across the middle of the airplane. And also how they have the little U.S. Air Force logos on the tips of the wings, or close to the winglets. And the windows are specially made for this airplane. Though I'm not sure if this is supposed to be called a 747 or some other kind of plane like the Air Force 2 is called a Boeing P-52. I think that's what it's called. I'm probably way off, but you can go look it up and comment down below what plane it is, or I'll probably go search it up once I'm done filming this video. But and also, like Air Force 2, it has the nice tail design, though I like Air Force 2's tail design a little bit better, mainly because it shows the gold that goes around it, which I think looks really great. The Air Force 1 doesn't have it, but of course, the overall design of the airplane is more, better, because, of course, it's in the 747 version, and, trying to figure out anything else to say. And I did just say the date of the airplane when it was made before. I'm not sure if they also say it on both planes. No, they only say it on Air Force 1, I think. But they are newer, of course, because they have the model stand. And these weren't made actually that long ago. But, yeah, that's really it. All I have to say for this airplane or model. So comment down below if you guys have this airplane yet, or like what version you have it, or really just anything else, what you think of it, and all of that. I am going to try, I'm really trying to get the 757 version of the older livery, because I really want that, especially since one of my goals is to collect most of the 757s. It's not all of them anymore, because I just saw in one of Realtoy Plane Collector's posts that he got that Netherlands 757, which I'm definitely not going to probably be able to get. So, yeah, now my goal is more just to collect most of the 757s, which mainly I only have 3 more rare ones to get, which are the DHLs and the Old Delta, which also comes in the only other twin pack. There have only been 3 total twin packs that Realtoy have made, or that are known of, which are the 2 Air Force 2s, or the 2 Air Force playsets of the small one, twin packs, and the Old Delta one with the 777 or 777 and the 757, which I really want to get that, but it's very, very hard to get them because they are very rare, especially to get new. And there only are a limited amount of pictures of them on Google. There are only a limited amount of pictures of them, or on the internet overall. But so, yeah, that is really it for today's video. Like I said, comment on any of your thoughts you have this airplane, and remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.